Hola, hola from Cancun. Come back, come to the five oceanfront rooftop, the Abraham, and be fast. Thank you. Yeah. Three wonderful, beautiful first ladies of your glory.
Good morning, everybody. God bless you to come to have a word and enjoy this beautiful morning and this beautiful sunshine behind us. Thank God. I'm so happy to spend time with you. So follow us and do what we do. What we do is an opportunity to show you how to train mind from home. And our product is trouble. We have been performing real, it's vibration.
Being on the beaches of the world.
Travorium, Travorium.
Oh my God. Thank you, Travorium. Hello, everybody. This is Kyle Thrower in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'd like to thank you for coming to this presentation, to this video, to this Facebook Live. This is basically a presentation for you to connect to me and let me allow me to be your sponsor in the company called Travorium. If you are talking to somebody that's already in Travorium, this video is not for you. You shouldn't be watching this. You should be talking to that person specifically. For some odd reason, I have a large number of people that I guess they watch my content and then they accidentally click my link and then oops, all of a sudden they need to cancel because they really needed to connect to somebody else. That's someone else's responsibility. I have no control over it, obviously. But basically, this is a presentation to connect to me. And then when you're on my team, I can send you information so we can connect properly together and enjoy the benefits of Travorium. The company is all about saving money, making money, traveling for free, and you repeat it as much as you like. So that's what this is all about. And once again, my name is Kyle Thrower in Las Vegas, Nevada, and would be your sponsor in Travorium. So this is a disclaimer that every presentation should do. Basically, this is not financial advice. This is not legal advice. This is a presentation just to show you an opportunity that may give you one, two, maybe three vacations a year. If you do this as a home-based business as well, there's a lot of benefits that you would get as a home-based business. And if you connect to me, I can give you a lot of that information as well. So the whole goal is we want you to be able to travel more, travel better, and travel for less. Now, while we start out on this, I'd like to help you remember that there's some of the richest people in the world do different types of multi-level marketing, and everybody does some type of marketing, but they don't always call it that. And so sometimes people say pyramid schemes and scams and all of that. And if you think about a franchise, really a franchise, the definition of that really started out pretty much in the same category. A small business may have taken from a person's home, or just a idea that might be in their head and on their kitchen room table. So this is an opportunity that you do not need a brick and mortar, big mortgage, a big loan from the bank. You could start this with pennies on the dollar and for the price of a cup of coffee. So think about that. So let me show you some rich people that are some of the top money earners in the world in their fields. How about Richard Branson? He said nobody offered, if somebody offers you an amazing opportunity that you won't share, you're not sure you can do it, say yes. Then learn how to do it later. Then learn how to do it later. The reason why I put more emphasis on that is because a lot of people say, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it, so I won't start. You should start something. And that's the whole point. If somebody gives you an opportunity, you can look into it, you can learn it, you can study it, but the opportunity that we have, you could start it for free, and it's our job as your partner in the company to help you learn more about it. And we have a lot of resources for you as well. And once again, didn't I say you could start this for free? Now, another person that you should know, I believe he's like the second richest person in the world now, man in the world, richest man in the world. Um, and that is Warren Buffett. And he said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Unfortunately, I know a lot of people in that category, and I know a lot of people that have worked 20, 30, 40, 50 years, 60, 70, 80 years to get the income and try to retire, but we're never promised to get there. So, like Warren Buffett said, you will work for the rest of your life if you do not find the right opportunity that can give you an income to last or even retire with. So why not? Another rich person that you should know is Mr. Kiyosaki. And he is the creator of Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you do not know about that series, it is a brand in itself. And he basically said you need to look for some opportunities in your life, and you should find ways that aren't like the poor dad. You should look for the opportunities that the rich dad looks for. Um, Go to school if you want to, not go to school because you have to. You should look for educational information, books on finance. You should start a business. You should never always work for somebody else. And the whole goal is to try to find people that you can hire or can help you on your team. And one thing I love the most out of his side is travel around the world so you can see different opportunities around the world. You can see how people live around the world. Get out of your basic infrastructure. Think about it 30, 40, 50 years ago, the majority of the people, at least in the United States, did not travel uh, without 40, 50 miles away from their house sometimes. So now, with travel uh, so freely, you can travel so freely now, why not learn about different countries and different cultures and learn and go to places where other people probably never even imagined going? We can do that with this country, this company, and you can go to those countries that you never imagined. With our company, Travorium, we're in over 80 countries around the world now and still growing. And think about it, in the last 13 years, a travel company grew, and there's been a lot of travel companies that had to close since COVID. We're thriving, we're growing, and we want you to be a part of it. So think about it. And wouldn't it be nice to retire young? Now, I want to remind you, a lot of the benefits that you get when you're in our company, think about going to 4 stars and 5 star resorts for the price of 2 stars. You get that automatically. You don't have to worry about timeshares or contracts, and we do not do retail prices. We have wholesale all the way, and I'll explain a little bit later about the rate parity rule that's out there. Basically, that money that Priceline Expedia is charging you, the real price is much lower, and we'll show you that real wholesale price. But Another thing you should think of us sort of like the Netflix of travel. Basically, you go to Netflix to get entertainment, but Netflix doesn't exactly own all those different movie studios. But you come to us for travel, and you we do not claim to own. We have a lot of vendors that work with us, but we're going to give you the lowest prices just because you're in our company. You're a partner in our company or a customer in our company. You're going to get the guaranteed lowest price because you are in our partnership. So once again, to get in touch with me, please feel free to go to kylesvacations.com. That's KYLESVACATIONS.com. Now, we have a free travel club, we have a premium travel club. So you get a lot of great benefits with the free one, but you get so much more with the premium one, and you can even become a partner in both of them and make an income that you could eventually live on just because you told other people about it. And you look for the right people to let them know about it. The more people know, the better. Now, we have more than one specific platform in, well, we have one main platform, but we have these portals that's part of it. And each one has different benefits. Depending on which membership you have access to more. So we suggest the most popular, which is the premium membership, which is platinum. But you can do the titanium one, but you still get the best prices with the platinum one. And a lot of people say, oh, maybe I'll do the silver and learn about the other two. We suggest you start from the beginning as a platinum because you get all the benefits you see on the screen right now. And I'll show you some of the trips that I've taken with all these benefits that you get on the screen. And once again, if you do this as a home-based business, everything's a business expense, so you get to write a lot of it off, and you don't have to be a travel agent, and you don't have to do timeshares. Now, one thing I think I said a little while ago, we have a guarantee. How about 110% guarantee that you are going to get the lowest price out there? You only get that with us. That's on your hotel accommodations. You're getting great deals all the time with our platform. So, have you heard of Travorium before? Most of the world has not, and that's basically in your favor. Because if they did, they'd sign up before you, and then you would be signing up under them, and you'd find out later. So I don't want you to miss out on anything. That's why I'm giving you this information now. So you can sign up, tell the world about it, and the more people you tell, maybe the more money you will make because you connected them to this wonderful system. Proud to say I've taken 42 vacations. Well, I've taken 41, but number 42 is coming up really quick. So I'll be taking that, and I'll have more content and more videos to show you about that vacation as well. And each one of those vacations, I get that money back because it's a home-based business. So as of now, I've saved over $27,000 with the 41 vacations that I have taken in the last 9 years of being in the company. And I'll be celebrating my anniversary with the company on one of those vacations, which is be number 42. Now, I'm a founding member in the company, which basically means I've been around for a long time. It feels like I was around since the beginning, but I've been in there 9 years, and the company is 13 years old, and I've seen so much growth. Excuse me, all of a sudden I'm losing my voice. I've been in the company since 2016, December of 2016, and the company is 13 years old, like I said. Now, I was born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I've had a lot of different jobs in the 60 years that I've been around. And I've done a lot of hospitality jobs. I've been everything from a commercial exterminator to a what's called a fountain worker, which is basically like a waiter cashier selling burgers and beer at a very famous resort pool. I've been a supervisor, supervising people cooking and cleaning. So many different things I've been a part of, and all of those I've seen a lot of customers, a lot of coworkers that spend too much money on their travel, and the whole goal is with our travel club, you can get lower prices than most of those people. I'll see a lot of people that are gambling, and they get a lot of rewards points through the programs at the different hotels and casinos. And basically, the rewards that they're getting, they paid for because they put thousands into those machines that's at those hotels and casinos. But they're not getting all of that money back. But if for a very minimal, small amount of the money that they're putting in those machines, they could have more benefits and better benefits. But they have to know about the system. So we have a rewards program, but basically you make your own rewards program with our membership. You tell people about our travel club, they use the link, you benefit from it, and they benefit from it. It's pretty much that simple. Now, I'm going way back, like 7, 8 years ago, and in the company, we had presentations in Las Vegas and some of the local resorts, and we invited people almost like once a month to different resorts, and we get a suite, and we, do the basic presentation, and we had less benefits back then, but we had invited a lot of different people. So this is one of the people, lovely lady that was a coworker that I worked with at the time, and I would invite a lot of coworkers, and very few of them would come to the events because they just didn't see the vision in the company. Now, I picked this specific lady because she spoke, I think, 5 or 6 different languages. She was from Europe, and I was thinking, great, if she gets this bug, we could basically rule the world. We could tell so many people from around the company, around the country, and at the time, I think we were only like in Mexico and Canada at the time. So since she spoke European languages, she would have been like at the top of the heap for the people that are in Europe. She didn't really find it that interesting. I didn't really talk to her that much after the presentation. I gave her a gift and thanked her for coming and everything, but yeah, she sort of disappeared because she just didn't see the vision. I really wish she did, because this is what happened this year in the company.
Others premium, no time, shade drama, just the best of them. Booking your trip, staying as smooth as a dream. Lowest prices guaranteed, you know it's supreme. Exploring the globe from the mountains to the sea, 4 and 5-star resorts. Just you wait and see. Save money, make money, travel for free. With every journey you'll discover the key. Repeat the adventure, let your spirit soar. The House Travel Club, unlock every door. Save money, make money, travel for free. With every journey you'll discover the key. Repeat the adventure, let your spirit soar. The House Travel Club, unlock every door. Yeah. 41 vacations, been counting the bliss. Every destination is a reason to reminisce. 9 years on this journey. Now that's a good ride. Let's hit the road, let's make a new plan. Travel club for everyone, yeah, that's the jam.
And that's just a little bit of what's going on in the company now. Now, this is my humble beginnings in the company. I'm the guy that's on the left-hand side, and the lady next to me, her name is Desiree, and she's the one that invited me and introduced me to the company. So she's my sponsor. Now, the person next to her is Robert Hollywood Moreno, and he is her sponsor. And so we had a three-way call, and he explained everything to me about it, and that was when I signed up, and I've enjoyed being part of the company ever since. Rest in peace, Robert Hollywood. He passed a couple of years ago, and he was a really heavy hitter with the company, as well as knowing the owner and the top money earners in the company. They were in other businesses together in the past. Now, the gentleman on the right-hand side, that's Edward, and he's from Hawaii. So I believe both Desiree and he are from Hawaii, and they went to school together. Um, so that's the beginning of how I started in the company, and we were Team Aloha, and basically you brand yourself. So obviously I'm Kyle's Vacations, but I started with Team Aloha. Now these two wonderful people, this is Todd and Gina Strand. They're the top money earners in the company, so they make over $1 million a year with the company because they've been doing the presentation from the beginning. And I'm blessed to know Todd. They have invited me to so many different Zooms that they've done. I've been telling them, giving testimonials of how I love the company and things that I've been able to do with the company I probably would never have done if I wasn't in the company. And so I love them dearly, and I give thanks for knowing them this time of year. And I want to invite you and introduce you to people like this in the company. Like the video I just showed a second ago, a lot of the heavy hitters that you will find out about the company were in that video. And I'm blessed to say I know a lot of them, and I'd love to invite you to the company and introduce you to a lot of those people. Now, I have a YouTube channel that shows over 500 videos of the things that I've been able to do, the things I want you to be able to do, as well as, what's going on in the company. I have over 3,000 subscribers. It's my goal to have over 3,000 partners in the company. So I got a long ways to go, but the whole goal is you got to put the information out there. So blessed to see that I have over 3,000 people looking at my content. And if you're one of those 3,000 people, sign up so we can do more. Now, I've taken some wonderful vacations throughout my 9 years, but the last year I've had some great ones, and I even did my 60th birthday bash. And would you know it only cost me $33 to stay there for a week? I stayed at one of my other favorite places in Las Vegas, and it only cost me $32 to stay there for 2 days and enjoy their pool. So basically, it cost me less to get the room than to get pool passes to go to that same place. I think I got a good deal. Now, these are two of my partners and two dear friends. Shout out to Linda and Raphael. And they enjoyed the last 3 vacations I went on. And they almost went on the vacation I'm going on right now, but they have other things, responsibilities they have to do. So shout out to them, and I wish the best for them. I love them dearly, and that's Travorium family for me. Now, my favorite trips that I've been able to take, 3 of them were Cancun, and 1 was Puerto Vallarta, and I might end up breaking this 4-way tie with the vacation I'm about to take, because it's going to save me over $4,000 on this specific stay, and these 4, basically, they saved me about 8,000 to 9,000 total. But yeah, the amenities on these trips are just phenomenal. Each one was great for different reasons, and you get to go to 4-star, 5 stars for the price of 2 stars. So you should try to do this, and I want you to be able to do this.
Step aboard, it's time to rise. Guys, vacations, let's enjoy the vibe. Join the travel club, feel the beat inside. Gonna save some cash, let your dreams collide. 9 years in the game, and I'm loving the thrill. Making memories, it's a life of skill. From sunny beaches to the mountains high. With every trip we take, we're reaching for the sky. Travel lifestyle, it's a freedom's call. Join me now, let's have a ball. Money saving, traveling for free. Life's a dance, come and groove with me. Wanna escape that 9 to 5 grind? Join our crew, leave the stress behind. While others work hard for someone else's gain, we're living a dream, breaking every chain. Through them, the joys we found. Travel with Kyle, let your heart unbound. Power by Travorium, magic in our hands. We're charting new courses across the lands. Travel the lifestyle, it's a freedom's call. Join me now, let's have a ball.
Now, I hope you think that looks good, and every time I do a price check, the price seems to go up. Like this specific time, I would have been saving almost 3,000 on here, but the last time I did a price check, I saved over 4,500. So after I take this vacation, I got to update these tiles as well. But you get savings like that all the time just because you're in our travel club. Now, all you do is create memories. You go to places that you may like. You may meet some of other people that are in the company as well. And shout out to everybody that's in the company that's listening to this. And once again, the whole goal is, if you're in the company, you shouldn't be on my broadcast. You should be doing your own presentations. But it's great to get the support as well from other people in the company. But once again, for some odd reason, I've had over 50 people accidentally use my link when they were supposed to go to somebody else's link. So I still am baffled because of that. Because if you come to my link and sign up, hello, you're on my team, I thought. Now, I've known these people you see on the screen over 9 years, like I said. And a lot of these people that are on the screen are the leadership in the company. So if you're looking at main presentations, actually I'd like to invite you to some that might take place right after my broadcast. I'd love to introduce you to these people. Now, I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we have meet and greets in Las Vegas, Nevada as well. And as online, like I'm basically doing a presentation for you as well online. But wouldn't it be nice to meet people face to face? So I'd love to invite you to some of those events in Las Vegas. The company is getting so big that the top money earner in the company, the CEO in the company, and the second top money earners in the company all have homes in Las Vegas now. Now, I'd like to invite you to meet and greet. This is a picture of me at one of the meet and greets we had earlier in the year. And you can meet Todd Strand and the CEO of the company, David Hart. Everybody, like inside of this room, they were having people sit at a table, and they did the presentation of the basic information like I'm giving you right now. But you get to see the people that are in the company that have enjoyed it for years, and they're thriving in the company because they're enjoying being able to travel. So who not better than the owner of the company to tell you about the company? So ladies and gentlemen, here is CEO of Travorium, David Hart.
We're just finishing up with the travel convention. Hello, Travorium Nation. This is David Hart, and I'm excited to be able to share with you guys today. Our last 3 days have been very exciting for you, the member, and the partners. We are adding more destinations, more locations, signing major contracts with phenomenal hotel chains all over the world. We've had 5 of our world tour sales directors out here collecting and gathering information, doing contracts with you, for you on your behalf, so that we can bring you a better and even more powerful world tour platform. One of the things that you have to note is that there are no travel memberships on the planet that allow you to buy down your travel destination with max points like we do at Travorium. Plus, when we give you the price, hey guys, it always includes double occupancy or 2 people, and many of our destinations have up to 4 people. So we got some exciting news to deliver to you guys over the next few months as we continue to enhance and put together the World Tour platform.
Now, I could go on forever. That video is very great and very informative. He tells you so much about the company, and I will give you more of those links. If you're part of the company, you will have access to those links. But the whole thing I'd like to point out, this is a very smart and talented man that owns this company that has allowed it to thrive to over 80 countries around the world now. So we could do our own presentations, or we could use the information that they have online for you already. We can create our own rewards program because that connects you to the company. So whatever walk of life you're from, you could start your own travel club, whether you have a church or maybe you work in a hospital. If you know of any type of group of people that might be interested in traveling, that is the starter that would help you with the company. I know groups of people that have even families had family reunions while they were using the benefits of the travel club. It's that good. So create your own rewards program and loyalty program just by signing up today. You can start it for free. Now remember, we have 50, 60, 70, 80% off the savings that you get in our travel club. The premium one, you save up to 80% on trips. I've stayed at places for $1 a day, so you're actually saving more than 80%. But you have to be a premium member in the company to get those benefits. And if you do it as a partner, remember, everything could be a business expense. So a lot of that money you could get back in your taxes. So this is your invitation to be a part of the company. You can start your own rewards program. Everybody says, oh, I don't know if I want another app or rewards program or affiliate program. Think about it this way. You are always telling people about the good things that happen in your life, the places you've gone, the money that you've saved at different places. That's basically called social sharing. So you're doing it already. You're doing it on different platforms, from Facebook to Instagram to Pinterest to Twitter to X to different social platforms that you're on all the time. You're telling people word of mouth as well. But you're not benefiting from telling those people how you saved money on this platform or that platform, at this restaurant or that restaurant, or even this website or this big box store. But if you're part of our company, you would be telling them how to save money, and when they use your link, you would be benefiting, and they'd be benefiting because they'd be saving money and maybe even making money just by telling other people about the savings. So why not do it in the travel and tourism industry? That's what we would be your gateway to. We're basically giving you a franchise you didn't have to pay millions for. Pennies on the dollar, the price of a cup of coffee per day. It's not a scheme, a scam, or a pyramid. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not timeshare. And you didn't have to buy a brick and mortar franchise for millions of dollars and go bankrupt because you couldn't get a couple of people to sell those hamburgers for you. This is something you could do on your phone, word of mouth, at your kitchen table. There, sky's the limit. Basically, you just put the information out there. When they use your link 24/7, that's your sales, that's your money, that's your future, that's your partners. So look at this picture. This is in Cancun, Mexico. This is where I went the first time I went to Mexico. Would you believe they had Cirque du Soleil performing there? They had a theme park. They had a signature golf course. It was over 300 square acres. It was a big, humongous compound. Those pools at the bottom, it's over 15 connected right there. And I swam from one to the other and had so much fun and activities around it all the time. I really miss that place, and I'll go back there. And if you want to learn where it is, you can come to my blog at kylesvacations.com/blog, and you can see a video of me there. You don't believe I went there? I really missed that place, and that was in Cancun, Mexico, Riviera Maya. And I stayed there for 6 days, and would you believe I only paid $98 to stay there for 6 days, which means I saved over $2,900 on that stay. Now here's another secret for you.
There's a big secret in the travel industry that costs you extra money every time you book travel. If you've ever booked travel using Orbitz, Expedia, Priceline, Trivago, or one of the others, you're overpaying every time you use them. You're going to want to see this and learn how you could benefit from this knowledge.
You go to online travel sites and scour them looking for the best hotel deal. You may be actually wasting your time. I've used Expedia, Trivago, there's Booking.com.
Always looking for a bargain. I like to see the red numbers that make you think like you're getting a good deal.
That may not be the case. Almost all those sites are owned by one or two companies. According to the nonprofit Consumers Checkbook, Expedia and Booking Holdings owns 95% of third-party booking sites. That means shopping around may be a waste of time. And Checkbook says calling the hotel directly won't land you a better deal. They're hesitant to undercut the booking site.
Now that's something I'd like to remind you. It's called rate parity. Basically, Priceline Expedia is not giving you the lowest price out there. They say they are, but they have this markup that they use for, all that advertising and profit commissions and everything. So they're really not giving you the wholesale price, but we can give you the wholesale price. But you have to be in my travel club to get it. So if you really want to save, you come to us. If you settle for that price that you saw on one of those websites that's owned by Priceline Expedia, you're not getting the lowest price. So think of it this way. You get to go to 4-star, 5-star resorts for the price of 2 stars. That's a lot of savings. That's a vacation that's so much better than you would have ever imagined because you're going someplace with better quality. I'll be nice and not talk about 2 stars, but let's face it, you're going to get more and better when you go to 4-star, 5-star.
Recording in progress.
So this is your invitation. You have to come to my travel club, come to my website so you can sign up. You can sign up for the free one and learn. You can sign up now for the premium one, and within a month you'll have your first free vacation waiting for you that you're only paying resort fee and taxes, first of all. You save with us. You travel more, travel better, and you can travel for less with us. So this is David Hart and Adela Hart. You saw videos of them earlier. It's a great company. Last year alone, over 34,000 people signed up with the company. We have an office in Temecula, California, as well as Madrid, Spain, and Almaty, Kazakhstan. And we're in over 80 countries around the world and 6 continents. We're growing immensely, and we want you to be a part of it. So, blessed to say I've been to the corporate office. Blessed to say I've enjoyed learning and loving the beaches of Cancun. And it's my goal to travel around the world just as much. But right now, I really feel blessed knowing the owner, knowing the first lady of the company, knowing the top money earners in the company, and just enjoying Travorium. So think about it this way. Bloomberg, a good resource for financial advice in general, basically says that the travel industry is over $10 trillion right now, and by the year 2033, it's going to be worth over 15.5 trillion. So think about it, it's only about 9 years away, and you're going to be able to get just a portion of that would be more than enough for the average family to thrive on. So all you have to do is just tell other people about your link, and when they sign up, you're getting a profit from it, and they're enjoying travel and you're enjoying travel. That's a win-win situation. Now, another thing I'd like to remind you is the business of dreams. Everybody wants to travel, but they say they can't because of time or money. This can give you both. And so, home-based business, tax write-offs, I think that's a good idea as well. Now, the services that you get in our company, you get to book resorts, hotels, cruises, car rentals, parks, theme parks, tours, activities, entertainment, even shopping and dining. You get all of that as a part of our company, and you can even give your link to other people. And if they stay in the free travel club, they're going to save a lot of money. They're going to save 50%, but you're going to get the other 50% that they would have received if they got the premium one. So everybody saves and gets money, saves money. But if you're in the premium one, you're going to get the lowest price all the time. The examples I'm going to give you, look at it this way. If you're a platinum, which is the best membership that we have, the prices basically are going to cover 2 to 4 people in the stay, in the resort that you're a part of. If there's anything different, the disclaimer is going to be part of that package. But primarily, I know of couples and families that are using these benefits and saving this money, and these prices are what they're paying, not double occupancy or anything like that. I travel most of the time by myself, but I have space to invite other people all the time. So if you sign up and you're a partner and we know each other, we could take some vacations together as well. So it's easy to explain. We have all the information for you. And look at it this way. The more people you tell after you sign up, the more people that sign up, the more money that's being made by you. When they tell other people about it and you're connected to that person, then you're getting an income from both. But every person that you tell, when they tell somebody else, you're making an income and they're making an income. You're getting a profit, they're getting a profit. The more people you tell, so on and so on and so on. People say, a pyramid scheme, think about it this way. You're in a pyramid at your job, but you don't always benefit when other people connected to you are doing the same job. Does your boss give you a bonus from what they made from you doing their labor? Most of the time, not. So I think we have a better benefit than the average job that's out there that people are listening to. It's been around for years, and you should be getting some of that money since everybody else is doing marketing and you're not thriving from it. So we have more than one platform, but think of it this way. The regular Travorium travel site is going to give you low prices, up to 60% off. And the average person can book those. I've used this portal a lot. They stayed on the free. The other savings that would have been there if they did premium, that money goes towards you. That's pretty much the easy example. So think about it this way. If you were coming to Vegas, say you're coming to Vegas and meeting me. Here's another example. How about going to San Diego? This specific place, great property, 5-star property that you can go to. Would you rather pay Expedia $5,000 or just pay our portal $1,900 for the same exact thing? You say, wait, we have over 2,000 resorts with over 300,000 weeks in the portal ready to book to you. And you might stay someplace for as low as $24 for the week. I've done $7 for the week. So you could get a lot of great deals. In fact, the trip that I'm taking, I'm only paying resort fee and tax. So I'm getting the room for free, and I'm doing resort fee and tax. Don't you think that's a good deal? How about going to the Canary Islands in Spain or Cabo San Lucas? I'm going to Cabo San Lucas and Orlando, Florida. These are just some of the examples that you get. Would you like to pay $7 for an 8-day stay? Would you like to pay $149 for an 8-day stay? Would you like to go to Orlando, Florida for $142 on an 8-day stay with 2 suites? You save with us, and I've done all of these different platforms. I've used more than once. How about these examples? I went to Daytona Beach, Florida, and had an 8-day stay in a great one-bedroom condo. And I had fun, and it only cost me $209 on that specific stay, and the retail price was over $1,199 for that stay. Now, I also, disclaimer, it could have even been lower at the time. I believe I was a titanium on that trip, and I'm a platinum now. This specific stay in Las Vegas is my favorite place in Las Vegas. I stayed there for $7 for a week. I did that more than once, and the retail value on here says $599, but I know a couple of the times because the the people that do it as a timeshare, they paid $1,200 for what I got for $7. I think you save with us and not with timeshares at least. Also, another place in Las Vegas I've stayed more than once is the sister property of the last place, and I stayed there for $13 for the week. And they said the retail price is $499 that specific time. I've saved more, and I enjoy the place immensely, and I just want these type of savings for you. So the world tours, I've done more than one world tour, and remember, we have over 150 a year now. There's always some place around the world that you may want to go to and go there on pennies on the dollar and stay in a 4-star, 5-star. It might even be an all-inclusive. So how about Venice, Italy? How would you like to go to Venice, Italy for 5 days, breakfast included, staying in a 5-star, and even getting a glass factory tour and a complimentary gondola to and from the airport, and you only pay $249 on that specific stay? They've had it for even less than that. Same thing done in Dubai. Same thing done in Montego Bay, Jamaica. You get deals with us. You don't get these deals from a travel agent. We've done those types of things in Las Vegas. I personally have stayed in a 5-star, 4-star, 3-star resort in Las Vegas, Nevada for 5 days and paid only $19. I've saved, I want you to save. Hawaii, same thing. New York, the same thing. So here's some of the examples I've done specifically. How about San Diego, California, 4 days, 3 nights, and only paying $269. I've done that before. That was a great property. I can't wait to go back to that area. Also, Cancun, Mexico. I did an all-inclusive, 5 days, 4 nights. I saved over $3,000 and only paid $499. And that, remember, that's one of the 3 times that I've gone to Cancun. I've also gone to Miami Beach, Florida, and it only cost me $499 for a 5-day stay in a 4-star, and I saved so much money on that trip. It's unbelievable. And the retail price, they said $2,441. Felt like I saved at least $3,000 on that specific stay. Now you have to figure out which membership you want, silver, titanium, or platinum. I suggest the platinum all the time. You can pick and choose the other ones, but you get more travel points with the platinum. You get more benefits with the platinum. You get lower prices with the platinum. So which ones you should get? The platinum. Now, incentive trips. So one thing that's not talked about that much. We have an outside vendor that will give you a free vacation just because you signed up as a titanium or platinum. So think about it. You're only paying resort fee and tax, and you're going to 4-star, 5-star resorts around the world, and I believe there's over 200 choices in the incentive program. I've used it at least 3 times with our platform, and you get one of these. I think it's going to change. It's going to be maybe once in your membership, but right now it's once a year. So I think you're getting a good deal all the time with our travel club. You have to figure out which membership you want. You have to remember that when you tell 3 people about it and they sign up with the same membership that you have, then you get coded in the system, and number 4 to 4 zillion will be your profit in the company. So the whole goal is, as long as there's 4 or 5 people that are connected to you in your membership, you're going to have a profit. So you're going to basically be making money just by telling other people about the company. So remember, we cut out the middleman. That's that advertising the Priceline Expedia uses to, have Captain Kirk tell you about travel, and the cutesy girl that's traveling around the world telling you how great that credit card is with the company. But the more people you tell, the more money that's being made. The more money is being made daily, because the more people you tell, your rank is higher. The more people connected to you, the more money's being made. Think of it that way. The more people connected to you, the more money's being made, until your ranking becomes what's called a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star director. Then that leads to an ambassador. You're making more money. You're making more money than the average person is making in an income per month. And so the more people you tell, the more money's being made. Just remember, you have a link to give to them. The more people you tell, the more money's being made. You become an ambassador. You keep doing the same thing. You're telling more people. You're connecting with more people. You're making more money. Other people are making more money as well. And once you become an ambassador, you have this ambassador lifestyle that gives you an annual vacation only for ambassadors, global bonus pool that gives you more money. Ambassadors, 1 share in the company, so basically means more money. Louis Vuitton experience. Basically, that's experience that the company is paying for gifts from Louis Vuitton for you, and a special party as well. So all that stuff is great. And once you become a 3-star ambassador, you even have this wonderful watch. And that isn't rhinestones on that watch, that's diamonds. And so that's another way that the company thanks you for being a part of the company.
Welcome to the Penthouse in the Sky, one of the signature home-level perks reserved exclusively for our Travorium 1-star ambassadors and above. This stunning residence stands as a symbol of achievement, recognition, and the lifestyle that becomes possible as you grow within our community. This breathtaking property is more than a luxury residence. It's a reward that reflects how much we value the leaders who build and elevate our mission. As a 1-star ambassador and above, you gain access to incredible homes like this one, spaces you can reserve to create unforgettable memories with your family, your friends, or your team. Every corner of this penthouse has been designed to inspire connection and recharge your spirit. Whether you're hosting a leadership retreat, enjoying a family getaway, or simply taking time to reflect on your journey, this space is meant to elevate the moments that matter most. From quiet mornings overlooking the city, to evenings spent laughing and dreaming with the people you care about, this home becomes part of your story. From panoramic views and elevated design to warm, private gathering spaces, the Penthouse in the Sky represents the lifestyle, gratitude, and recognition we believe our ambassadors deserve. Welcome to the Penthouse in the Sky. Your success brought you here.
Well, it's pretty much that simple. That's the lifestyle that you get when you're part of an ambassador program in Travorium. So the more people you tell, the more money's being made until you get to that level. So think about it this way. Now, a lot of people are going to get to that level, but there's a lot of people making money on every single step you see on this portal. So be grateful wherever you're at, because there's some money being made. So last year alone, over 34,000 people signed up with the company, and we just ended a membership drive. But we have we have drives like that all the time, and the whole goal is The more people you tell, the more money's being made, the more money you may be making because you're the person that told other people about the travel club. So people who want to see you win will help you win. So I'd love to help you win. The people out there that are not helping you, never forget that they're not helping you. So talk to people out there that's part of helping you win.